We're here for the same reason. We're here to explore an automotive career. Okay, I want to learn a little bit more about you, and I want you to learn a little bit more about the automotive industry. Okay, know what you're getting into. All right, and this morning I hope to accomplish that. By noon, we'll have a feeling if it's a fit. Okay, and we're all adults. I'm going to be honest with you. I believe in brutal honesty. Some of my best friends tell me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear. Okay, if I don't think this is for you, I'm going to let you know. Okay, and I want you to do the same thing for me. If you don't think that you are a fit, this is for you. If you don't feel that an automotive career is what you're cut out for, if you can't commit to learning this business, because it doesn't happen overnight, it's not easy. We usually lose most of our new hires in the first 6 months. Actually more in the first 90 days. And I'm going to give you some ideas why that happens. But I can tell you it's a wonderful career. I mean, you know, and if you take the time to learn it, you can join a very proud profession. All right. Most of my friends in the automotive businesses, we live in nice houses, we make good money, and have so for quite a while. Didn't start out that way. You'll hear my story as the morning moves on. But my goal is to help you. It's why I do what I do. Okay, the dealership's goal is to add some professionals. And this is a group of professionals. I found you all, I think, the same place. You're the Monster Career Builder, indeed. I don't use a newspaper. I don't go to Craigslist. My company does stand out as finding professionals. And I was told that last night by a dealer, a group of interviews that we did across the street in Malloy. He said, Dean, I've never seen a better, more professional group than you brought me. I appreciate it. He hired them all. That's what my company does. We do recruiting, training, staff development. 2020 Performance is the name. We help people perform better. Ideally, at the end of the day, I help you profit more. So you can, like I did, without a college education, make a six-figure income. Join the upper middle class of America. And that's what it takes, I think, just to be middle class. It takes six figures, especially in the DC market. It's hard to grow a family without earning a six-figure income, at least household income. And it's hard when it's combined. If you're a single mom, it's even harder, right? For a single dad, it gets even tougher. So I love what I do. I get to help people make more money. Okay, it's very rewarding. I'll ask you to help yourself. And if you do decide to get into the business, stay in it and learn it. It takes some time. I'll give you a great example. Just I was at Malloy Hyundai in Woodbridge, Virginia this week. John C. I'll use his last initial, but Jonathan came on board 1 year ago May, and he was recently divorced, had two girls going to college, enrolled last year, unemployed, laid off, was in an industry that no longer existed basically, and like a lot of professionals today, looking for a second career choice. The economy's just driven, it has made it happen. There's a lot of good people out there looking for higher income. A lot of people are underemployed. John came on board, and John said, I said, your first month, what'd you do? And whenever I run into somebody, or I go to a dealership and I meet somebody that's been there for more than a year, I said, hey, how much money did you make? How'd you do last year? Did you break 50 grand? And usually the answer to that question is, oh yeah. All right, but I said, well, how'd you do like the first 6 months? He says, I struggled. He said, I made $3,000 or $4,000 a month, and I didn't quite get it, but I stuck with it. And then all of a sudden, I got it. My light bulb went off at about month 6, which is exactly what happened to me. And he said, I started making more money, and I started selling more cars, and my income went. He said, last year from May to the end of the year, from June to December, last 6 months of the year, he was around $3,000 to $4,000 a month. That ended up to 20 something, I guess. This year, his year-to-date income, the last 6 months, he showed me his pay stub. What he did last month, he made $12,000. His year-to-date income is $48,000, and I'm like, wow, that's fantastic. I mean, that's a high achiever. He did 18 cars. And I'll explain how the money works in the business, how it breaks down, but You know, that just, you know, he's got 2 girls in college, he's making money. I said, how'd you do it? He says, I worked 60 hours a week. I worked hard. He said, it wasn't easy, you know, but I held gross on what I sold, and I worked hard. And he says, it's worth it.